So this video will be in two parts, as yet again I have failed to turn off my alarm clock and it stops the video mid-recording. So we're just walking back up the way we've just come. And this is where I'm going to have to be really quiet because we're approaching the sleeping quarters of people. So, as I said, registers your registration plate and you get access. So they've got a shop and reception and you've got everything that you need. The sales office extends right over that way, and then this is the touring pitch. Now, like I say, this is the fourth time we've come in 4 years, and we've managed to get one of the same spots that we parked at last time. We picked that spot because we have a daughter and she just likes to play in the park till the street lights come on. So we have, go this way, try and control the dog. So it's got a play park right in the centre of the touring pitch. And it's ideal. As we just park up, open the door, and she runs to the, oh, isn't the fight there? Harlow is a birdies. Yeah, we all know that Harlow's a bit of a bird killer. Well, she's never actually killed a bird because she's never been able to catch one, but who knows. So yeah, so a play park right in the centre of the touring pitch. So it's ideal. She goes and plays at the park and we set up the motorhome. And look at that. I don't really have to say anything about that, do I? No, we're going to walk. I don't know how else to fill in the time but just make little noises. There we go, there's us there. Pull in, park. Pull in, park. Ideal. So, what I'm saying to you is this: you want a quiet breakaway, then this is not the spot for you. You want to be away over there. But if you want to be able to keep an eye on your kids while they play at the park, and you don't mind kids playing at the park till 10 o'clock at night, then this is where you want to be parked. And they're all in bed, sleeping. I mean, look at that. And there's the shower and the toilet block. There's the park. There's the van. Van, park, shower. Ideal. Right, so we're walking. So the last time we were here, we stayed with my brother, and he has a Volkswagen. And he pitched up right next to us. And we took the wee one on a haunted woodland walk. Now, let's have a look here. Riverside Walks, 2 Pitlochry, 2 miles. Killiecrankie, 2.5. No, hopefully I said Killiecrankie right. I might be Scottish, but I'm not a Highlander. I'm a Lowlander. We're going to come along here. Now, we come down here last night when it was about 8 o'clock, so you tell it was, it was starting to get dark. And then when we came a few years back with my brother, we all went on a haunted walk, because that's what we do. And we were coming down here, and we had torches, big bright torches. This passageway was absolutely full of bats. Absolutely full of bats. flying up between the trees, catching all the bugs. And it was really, really impressive. And we heard owls, we saw foxes, we saw badgers, hedgehogs, you name it, we saw it. So I just love it. And then I was walked down here. This, for me, this is kind of where I think the Braveheart theme tune should be playing, because oh, the dog's twisted. Oh, no, she's not. Right, Harlow, here, come here. Right, go on. Don't attack anything. She wouldn't attack anything because she's daft. She just gets excited. So yeah, so I was saying, this is where I feel the Braveheart theme tune should be played. And I'm going to point the camera down. And there is more impressive places than this in Scotland. But look at this. I mean, can you imagine back in the day living in a place like this with no electricity, no running water? To be fair, that's pretty much like Scotland is now anyway. But you can, yeah. But look at this, like, it's a bit cloudy the day, a bit foggy because it's early, but like there's a lot more to be seen here. There's like, oh, I just think it's stunning. Everybody walking around in kilts, freezing cold. So I'll keep talking, I'll keep walking. Harlow. Nah. I have to keep an eye on her because she likes to roll in fox and deer and stuff poo, because if you're a dog owner, you know why they do it. They do it to change the scent of their own, so that if there's a predator, they try to like disguise their scent, and I think, well, nobody would want to eat that because she stinks, as you know from previous videos. What's that over there? Something in the grass over there, and it's either a big hare or it's a fox. I don't think it'll be a fox at this time of the morning, but because I don't know. So we're walking and talking, and this is supposed to be a little campsite, but it's not about a campsite. It's about the area as well, because there's no point. Well, some folk do. They like to just park up. There's a lot of them in the £1 million motorhomes in that campsite back there. And I walked past them last night, and they've got all the fancy mod cons, got the telly on, and got the beers, and they never left the van. I mean, they might have left the van another time, but I never saw them leave the van. But I like to have a walk around and have a look, and I like to learn about the area that I'm staying at. Not just when I go on holiday, because I don't go on holiday a lot, but I will now because I've got a van. But when I move every 3 years with my job. So it's I like to learn about the area. There we go. We came down here last night and the river was a lot higher. Now I need to look into this, because when I came last night, the water was flowing left to right. And this morning, it's flowing right to left. So, I mean, usually that would mean that the tide was coming in and it was filling up the river. But we are a long way from the sea. A very long way from the sea. I just don't know, but I'll have to have a look at that. because there's dams in between. There's a massive big dam over there, a big power, you know, it's a power generating dam. So I need to see why the river was flowing the other way last night. But we come down here last night, and yeah, say no more. Love it. I'll speak to you later.